Castlevania for the N64, because even back in 1999, the video game industry didn't understand how naming things works. Fucking I was playing Doom. Oh, Doom 1993 or Doom 2016? Fuck you. I was playing Castlevania. Which one? The NES one or the N64 one? Sure. God, it's impressive how it continues to get fucked up. Oh, what a game. It's certainly a game that exists. What do I think of its world? Honestly, the levels were just boring. Boring, very samey. It was easy to get lost in them. Like, the maze has 0 distinguishing features. The underground spider cavern mine things have 0 distinguishing features. I couldn't tell which way was the right way to go. I couldn't tell if there was a right way to go. There's one section where you just open some doors with moon and sun cards, and then you just go the other way. I still don't know the right path through them. And, like, they're not interesting, they're not enjoyable to traverse through. Which I think is partially just because the movement is bad, but who knows. Ugh, the story of it? I mean, it's the Castlevania story. Dracula appears, some people fight him, that's it. And, like, maybe there was some okay writing right at the very end. But at the same time, you have characters who just don't matter. Rosa shows up in the game just to be a pointless love interest. Henry, or whoever the fuck his name was, Fake Van Helsing, is, he shows up so you can talk to him and he can be like, no, you listen to me, and then Reinhardt goes, no, you listen to me, and then he shows up at the end of the game, and that's it. These characters don't matter. I don't know why they're there. Like, just... the story just seems so fucking stupid. And rather than it being, you know, stupid in a good game, it's stupid in a bad game. So, like, I don't know, it's fucking functional, it's serviceable. It provides the backdrop for which the rest of the game takes place against. But, like, it's just boring. There's no good lines, there's no good writing, it doesn't have the hammy B-movie acting of Symphony of the Night. With, die, monster, you don't belong in this world. What is a man but a miserable little pile of secrets? Like, what lines are there that are memorable in this game? Reinhardt's fucking ending? Banter with Rosa? Fucking care. Don't care about either of them. Shit Dracula says? I don't care about that. None of it matters. Characters. Ugh. Ugh. There's so few of them, they're so fucking pointless. The gameplay? Whoa. No. The whip is unsatisfying, the perspective is fucked, the lock-on is completely useless. Because Reinhardt will just ignore it half the goddamn time. If you are landing from a jump, and you try to lock onto something and attack, Reinhardt will only attack in the direction you are facing. He will not turn to face the thing at all. Which just makes you miss attacks for no reason. And nearly every enemy in the game can be defeated by locking onto them, whipping, jumping back, whipping, jumping back, whipping, jumping back. Any enemy that you can't beat that way, jump to the side and you can beat them. That's it. Like, and even the bosses, because like that skeleton thing, you just run at him, go to his left side, whip him once or twice, he runs away, you run back up to him, you whip him once or twice, he runs away, you run back up to him. Let me find all the bosses. Let me see if I can find that. Castlevania... Yeah, the crypt might have it. I found a website that appears to just be a shit ton of Castlevania info. It's great for finding logos and bosses and whatnot. Does this have the N64 game on it? N64. Oh, it does. Alright, holy shit, this art. Wow, that is terrible. Alright, I'm gonna... Just that. Holy moly. That is so bad. God, that is 90s as fuck. Yeah, no, Castlevania, at least with this game, does not work well in 3D. Maybe the later ones will, but I'm now worried about the PlayStation 2 games. Okay, so... Bosses, giant ape skeleton. Not a fight. Guardian Skeledragon. Swing at it till it dies. The two vampires. Swing at them till they die. Jump back and left. The Demon Bull. Jump to the side, swing at it, pray that the lock-on doesn't fuck you over. Rosa. Stand still and swing at her. She literally cannot do enough damage to kill you. Were bull, were leopard, were tiger, were wolf. Jump to the side, swing at them. Death. Run in a figure eight and jump and swing at him. And apparently he's supposed to have a second form? Huh? I don't think that's a second form. I think that's just him doing the fish attack. Because this is the photo they have for it. That's just him doing the fish attack. Okay. Whatever. Charles Vincent. In stage 9. Who the fuck fights Vincent? That's weird. Yeah, what the hell? It's mentioning bosses that I didn't fight. Where's my... Oh, right. If you spend a bunch of money, you have to fight Renon. And I just didn't. What the fuck? Yeah, you're apparently supposed to fight Vincent. I didn't. Oh, if you had taken too long to get to the keep, then you'll fight Vincent and later receive a bad ending. What? Okay. Oh, this walkthrough says that they found all the endings to be very cool and easy to watch. Uh-huh. And the music for the game? Fucking... it... I think there's one song... No, there's two songs I remember. This one, that's playing Opposing Bloodlines. I think it's... Is that what it's called? I don't even remember. Yeah, Opposing Bloodlines. This one's nice because it's... It almost reminds me of, like, Kingdom Hearts menu themes. And it's just a really nice piano version of a Castlevania song. And then just, like, I think it's Vampire Killer? It's one of the popular ones that they just redid for this game. And that's not... It's not really this game's music. The rest of this game's music is fucking forgettable as fuck. So, like... Ugh. Does not live up to the rest of the series music at all. Length? It's both too short and too long. For what the game is, it's too long. In terms of an actual paced-out game, it's too fucking short. With a 2D Castlevania, you at least have... You know, it's not... There were size limitations at the time to where the game is shorter. But I beat this in what? 4 hours? 5 hours? I don't even know. It was probably around the same amount of time as Symphony of the Night, and there's a shit ton more you can do in Symphony of the Night. I skipped most of the reverse castle. Like, it's... Ugh. Nah. Jank? Oh, this game... 9 out of 10 on Jank. Purely for the quantity, not for the quality. Because this game's jank is rough. Grabbing ledges is so poorly designed. that half the time it feels like a broken mechanic. The lock-on doesn't function most of the goddamn time. Enemy hitboxes just don't activate sometimes. You just can't hit them. Or hitboxes, rather. Fucking what? I was just thinking of something else. Now it's gone. Enemy health. That's what it is. Just enemies take weirdly different amounts of damage. Semi-randomly. Because I kept like a fully powered up whip for I think the last half of the game. And enemies would randomly take between 2 and 7 hits to die. And like maybe they could have put in a health bar for enemies where like you whip the enemy and you see the health bar go down. That might be a little nice, because then I know what the fuck is happening. And a lot of the times it feels like you can't damage enemies after they're staggered from being whipped so that they don't get stun locked. But you still can. They do take damage during that. But I don't know if they take less damage, if they take full damage. It's all just so inconsistent. N64 out of 10 on DLC. Because not a thing yet. Shut up. Theoretically, you could consider the re-release, Legacy of Darkness, as some kind of DLC, but fuck you, I'm not playing that. Because I don't want to play this game again, but with a worse character. Oh, lordy. Ooh, Circle of Moon is next. Sweet. Man, no. This game... And even, like, the slowdown in the fucking Tower of Execution. Oh my god. That is not acceptable. If an area makes the game slow down to half speed, you need to change that area, or you need to just get rid of it. Because that's not... The system cannot handle that. And I'm not even sure what it couldn't handle. Because it still had a shit ton of fog in there. Maybe the area was just so large that the system didn't like rendering that much at once, but I don't know. Or like the 4 guillotines in the center? Maybe keeping track of all the math of like, oh, it's all the way up there. Like, I don't understand this game. And I want to say, like, I gave some of the Assassin's Creed games like a 6 out of 10. It's just, they're functional. They're enjoyable enough. My OBS is flashing and it's freaking the fuck out of me. This game, it's not even functional. It's just not enjoyable. Hate this. I absolutely hate this game. It is so bad. C-Max, people are entitled to bad opinions. That is a thing that can happen. People are free to like bad things. Fuck's sake, I like Kingdom Hearts. Payday. At the same time, like, there's a certain point where the filming being bad gets in the way of the fun. And the fun of Castlevania, in my mind, at least like this style of Castlevania, is just how tight the controls are, how well everything usually works, and being able to get through a challenging situation without taking that much damage. Wait, what the fuck? Holy crap. Okay. Interesting. Exactly. You know, this game is a train wreck. Absolute goddamn train wreck. And it really just makes me appreciate how good Symphony of the Night is, because there's one interview, or something, there's a statement from Ego where he was like, well, we wanted to just do what we were doing before, but do it better, with the power of the new system. And fuck, I love that sentence. I love that idea. Because so many times you'll see like a new console generation come out, and oh, we're gonna make everything incredibly pretty. Are we gonna have the gameplay work? No, it'll be worse than the end of the last generation. Or like, the game is smaller, or it doesn't run as well, or... You know, it just never works out. And so Symphony of the Night just being, it's a 2D Castlevania game, but we used the 3D to make it prettier in some situations. It's just so nice. Because Castlevania 64 is what happens when you don't do that. When you go, 3D. Alright, boys. Let's make a Castlevania game. Ugh. So oppressively awful. Not even that, Max, because fucking, like, you know, the... Thank you for the follow, Bread. I appreciate it. But, like, the Metroidvania Castlevania games, for the most part, introduced something new with each game, and you have, like, the new castles and the new environments and the new enemies and stuff. And Symphony of the Night itself was just, like, a massive leap for the series. But fucking... absolutely was. Fuck this game. Oh, it's changed to a different thing. Okay. Well then. I was wondering why this sounded different. Interesting. Yeah, no. Not a good game. Bad controls, bad characters, bad writing. Things barely work. What about CVS? Is this a reference to that one store? Because I don't know what that store is. Sell shit drugs. Ah.